It is the 2nd of the 9th, 2011. This is today's climate change update. EarthChanges.net. We had a 4.1 magnitude earthquake in the greater Los Angeles area. Wasn't too shallow, I believe 7.4 kilometers deep, and definitely shaken. Surprise coral killer hits Florida. Extreme cold. All that extreme cold weather we had over the winter through Florida is having severe effects on the coral reefs in the area, according to scientists. Death toll from Thailand's flood climbs to 54, and that's the typhoon Tok 10 or Nok 10 tropical storm running through the area. Uganda government calls crisis meeting as floods swamp country. The government tomorrow will host a special meeting with humanitarian agencies in Kampala to structure a sustainable response to different disasters ravaging the country, a minister said last night. 20 inches of rain, Gulf Coast warned for the weekend. We definitely have a tropical depression down there. They're saying they might turn into a tropical storm, but even if it doesn't, it's going to dump a lot of rain in the New Orleans area, right around the Gulf region, which is definitely some needed rain. 4.9 earthquake shocker wakes Christchurch, along with all their other damaged infrastructure, and they're still dealing with the big quake that was Christchurch last year. And yeah, they haven't slowed down a bit. Virginia, U.S. shaken again. More than 20 aftershocks from the 5.8 East Coast earthquake now felt. Continues to rumble. 102 people die in Nigeria after a dam collapses and flooding. Where a dam burst and a river overflowed near the city of Ibadan, officials said on Wednesday. A rain deluge from Friday night to early Saturday caused the Odo-Ona River to overflow and the Elili Dam to collapse, and all the madness that entails with that. They've got a story of bolt from the blue, dramatic movement. A thunderbolt lights up the Eiffel Tower. They got a really good shot of lightning hitting the Eiffel Tower. I have that up on my channel now. We've got another big giant ice island set to break off in Greenland Glacier. If you remember last year, a big piece of the ice broke off about the size of Manhattan. They're saying one that's twice the size of that's about ready to set off again. And this glacier is receding at alarming rates. Over to the extinction protocol. They're gearing us up for World War III here. France warns Iranian threat may lead to preemptive strike. Now, the French aren't saying they're going to do it, but somebody might do it if they don't calm down their nuclear aspirations. And basically, Iran tells everybody to go stuff it. Iceland's Katla volcano hit by 3.2 magnitude earthquake underneath the glacier that is Katla. Activity continues through, and she is overdue, and she is definitely a climate changer. Now you got to remember the last time she went off in 1919, I believe. It was definitely a nuclear winter style substance, no summer. 4.3 magnitude earthquake in Los Angeles, and they've got a story awakening, more rumblings from world supervolcanoes. They've got a video out, 3 New Zealand supervolcanoes are rumbling, along with Japan and California. Cosmic ray intensity shows steady increase for the month of August, and you remember, as I reported a couple days ago, that solar activity and cosmic rays are the major benefactors to our environment and our weather more than anything else. So it's on the rise for sure. And this story Central Virginia has been shaken by another aftershock from last week's earthquake that rattled the East Coast. The U.S. Geological Survey reported a 3.4 magnitude aftershock this morning. They're having continued more aftershocks. Where was my point here? The aftershocks occurred as it revealed the last Tuesday quake rattled casks holding radioactive nuclear waste at a Virginia plant, moving the items as much as 4.5 inches from their original position. The earthquake, which was felt as far away as Toronto, shifted 25 caskets, each 16 feet tall and weighing 115 tons, on a concrete pad on the Dominion Resources Incorporated North Anna nuclear power plant. And those are the dry cask storage that they've got these spent nuclear fuel on. And it's a little more stable than the pools, say, in Fukushima. But still, the earthquake was strong enough to my point coming here. Over to energy news, and this is just about the North Anna. I'm not going to get into the Fukushima stories. Augmented Inspection Team is only used when risk of reactor core damage rises by 100. The AIT is already at quake-hit North Anna nuclear power plant in Virginia. I will attach a link to these stories below. Spokesman: quake damaged North Anna spent fuel bunkers concrete came loose. Not considered serious. Now that's the story where they moved 4.5 inches. CNN: officials kept news from public that North Anna spent fuel cache shifted. Have known since shortly after the quake hit on the 23rd. And another story, a strong aftershock jolt quake hits Virginia reactors. Epicenters in the same county as the North Anna nuclear power plant. And the one last story here. A local paper asked, is North Anna safe? Did the quake damage near reactors or underground piping? Now this story goes into the fact that there are miles and miles of underground piping in the North Anna nuclear power plant for the cooling of this radioactive water, and there's no way for inspectors to get down and inspect this. And they're declaring them safe because there's no obvious leaks when there might be minor leaks to the quake damaged piping system. And some of the locals are warning people to definitely get to the bottled water and look into this. Tritium, I believe. That is about all I have for you tonight. Touch over to the RSOE real quick. We got some volcanic activity in Indonesia. The Poko Ranuka volcano went up to level 2. Tambora went up to level 2. That's another volcano. That's another great big one. Another climate changer. Increased in activity there. Landslides in Uganda. Flooding in Nigeria. The forest fire in the Possum Kingdom Lake region. This area has just exploded with flames again, and you can remember from last April they lost a bunch of houses back then too. And this is an ongoing situation, which is the drought devastation that is South Central United States of America this summer. And where was that other one? Oh, non-categorized event in Namibia. And they're saying they found 4 barrels of uranium, radioactive, let me get to it real quick. They found 4 unguarded barrels of radioactive uranium oxide, which is a mineral that they mine up in Namibia, is a major exporter. But they're basically saying there's no track of these, and they definitely want to keep track of where these product is going, and these just kind of washed up on the shore out of nowhere. So we got 4 barrels of radioactive uranium oxide washing up on the beach in Africa. So that's all I'm going to give you tonight. Again, if I missed anything, please put your comments or attach your videos below. Enjoy what you can, everybody. Thanks.